Hi, everybody. I'm Thierry Petit, co-founder of showroomprivé.com. I created this company with David Dayan, who is coming from the wholesale business, wholesale industry. And for my part, I'm a French entrepreneur. I've created several startups. One of them was the first shop bot in France in 1999 that I sold to Liberty Surf when Robert Webb and Bernard Arnault, the guy from LVMH, was still very involved in internet space. So we combine two DNA, one retail and one internet, and we create showroomprivé.com 10 years ago in 2006 based on these two DNA. So 10 years after, we did an IPO in October. This company is public. So we decided to launch Showroom Privé outside France in 2010. Spain was our first country. Then we operate in 8 other countries. The last one is Germany. We launched in September. We do two important things for the company. We sold 30% of our capital to Accel Partner in 2010 and the IPO in October. This IPO was the biggest IPO in French tech since 2006 with 250 million of base deal. And we still have 44% of the shareholder as a shareholder. So what we do, when we create this company, we had a vision to reinvent the way women shops and discover for high street fashion. So we have a clear consumer target with the digital woman. So this woman between 25 and 49 years old, with avid internet user, who is very connected, who don't have too much time, and who is controlling the budget for the whole family, and with a strong interest for fashion. So we have designed for her a curation of deal for her, mainly in fashion. Fashion represents roughly 60% of our sales. And then after, we have developed other verticals like home and furniture, toys, cosmetics that fit the needs of this digital woman. Every day, we offer between 12 and 15 new great deals on well-known and upcoming brands on an average discount at 70% off. We are a technology company. We invest a lot in technology in order to create more convenience and, as a result, more engagement with our consumer. As a result, for example, we have invested very early in mobile, and now we do more than 50% of our sales on mobiles and more than 70% of our traffic. We operate in France and in 8 other countries in Europe. For us, this international development is a key, because we connect brand and consumer. To have the consumer, we need the best brands. And to have the best brand, we need some volume to attract them. So this is a virtuous circle. And so on the brand perspective, we already do most of our sourcing outside France, mainly Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Belgium. And in our consumer side, 15% of our sales is done abroad. So we have a strong revenue growth, as you will see later, and we are quite an exception in the e-commerce space because we are profitable, and then since inception. So meaning that we have created this company without having any €1 coming from outside. All operation we did was secondary. And so due to something that is great in our business is that we generate more cash than EBITDA, because first of all, we have a consumer that is very engaged. More than 80% of our traffic is free. More or 80% of our turnover is done by loyal buyer. Then we have an execution really KPI-driven that avoid us to that creates a very lean company. And then our business model consists in doing some consignment sales. So we don't need cash to buy stock. This is the beauty of our model. And as a result, we generate more cash than EBITDA. So, and all these figures are public because now we are a public company. So it's now something important for us. Some figures, 25 million of members, roughly half France, half for the other countries. 5.5 million of cumulative buyers. Last year, we deliver more than 30 million of items through Europe. We generate roughly 600 million of gross revenue. That represents 443 million of net revenue. And 50% of our sales are done abroad. And as I say, we are mobile first with 70% of traffic done on mobile. So, as I say, we consider ourselves as a perfect match for the digital woman. As we understand this woman and as we have created something that we call smart shopping satisfaction, we have a strong engagement with this consumer. And as a result, we have a strong metrics. And this is public metrics. So we grew up from 186 million of net revenue in 2012 to 442 million in 2015. We're still delivering more than 20% of growth year after years. And in terms of EBITDA, we do roughly, last year we did more than 20 million of EBITDA. That represents 5% of results. In terms of buyers, 30% of yearly average rate since 2012. And in terms of member, as I said, 25 million of member. So areas. I wrapped up a little bit the time, and so thanks for everything. Hope you have all the information. Thank you.